Hello, and welcome to ASP.Runner and PHPRunner tutorials. In this quick demonstration, I will walk you through a step-by-step process of building and customizing your first application. For this purpose, I will use Microsoft Access Database and ASP.Runner Professional software. The users of PHPRunner and MySQL will have the same capabilities. So, after you've downloaded, installed, and launched ASP.Runner, you need to choose a name for your project and click Next. At any time, if you need assistance with the step you're on, you can click the Help button. Now, let's connect to our database. ASP.Runner supports many databases such as MS Access, SQL Server, MySQL, and Oracle. Even if you don't have a database yet, the software will help you create one. I will select Microsoft Access Database called Sales. On the next step, you can select which tables you would like to use for your project. I will select Categories, Orders, and Products tables. The next step is the Visual Sql Editor, where you can modify SQL query that ASP.Runner has built for you automatically and preview your data. In most cases, you can just proceed with the default query. Now you need to select which pages you would like the software to create for each table. Keep in mind that throughout the entire process, you can easily switch between the tables you've selected using the tables list on the left. For example, you can work with the Categories table and then switch to the Orders table and repeat the steps. On the next step, you have an option to select which fields you would like to display on each page. By default, all fields are checked, but don't be afraid to uncheck unneeded ones. On the following screen, you can rearrange the fields in the table and select a vertical layout for the pages. I will choose to display 2 records per each row. If you'd like to password protect the access to your pages, you have 2 options. One, you can hard code the username and password, in which case all the users will use the same login. And 2, all of the username and password combinations are stored in a database, in which case you will need to choose which database table stores this information and select the username field and the password field. Today, I will just hard code my username and password with admin. Let's build the project and see how our application looks so far. The first thing we see is the login page. I will log in with the admin that I hard-coded earlier. Right out of the box with ASP.Runner, we will get a menu page with all of our selected tables, and a set of list, view, add, edit, print, and search pages for every table we selected. Let's see what each table looks like. First, we see that our list page is laid out vertically with 2 records in each row. We also have the links to an Add New, Edit, View, Search, and printer-friendly pages that I mentioned earlier. Using the links on the left-hand side, we can easily switch between our tables. Now, let's go back to ASP.Runner and explore other valuable features. The next thing I would like to work on is the visual appearance of our application. ASP.Runner gives you a choice of multiple website layouts and color schemas. I will choose Madrid layout and London color for all the pages. Feel free to mix and match layouts and colors. Now we are moving to the Visual Editor. ASP.Runner will present you with the proposed layout for each page. However, all of the elements that you see on the pages can easily be modified. For example, by double-clicking on the table field, you can access its property and select one of the desired formats. You can drag and drop the objects, copy and paste them around the page, as well as change their font, size, color, style, indentation, and alignment. More Visual Editor features and options are covered in Visual Editor tutorial. On the following step, ASPRunner allows you to expand the functionality of your website through creating your own custom events. For example, we would like to redirect the users that just added a new record to the products table back to the list page. So first, make sure you're on the products page in the tables list. Then you need to select the Add Page from the table events and choose After Record Added as an occurrence of the redirect. Now we need to select the action for our event, which is redirect to another page. Next step would be to specify which page we would like to redirect the users to. I will type in the list page since that is what we decided earlier. And the event is complete. Let's build the project one more time to see the additional changes we've made to our application. Once again, I will log into the website. As you can see, our entire application is now styled in a blue London color schema. The unit price field is formatted as currency, and the product name field is bold and italic. Let's add a new record and see how our event worked. I will add a new product and save it. As you can see, after I hit the Save button, I was redirected back to the list page. Without our custom event, I would have stayed on the Add page. The new record has been added to the end of the list. Going back to ASPRunner, it is important to mention the charting and reporting capabilities. Just as easily, ASPRunner lets you build sophisticated, color-rich, interactive reports and charts to complement your website. You'll be able to choose from multiple chart and report types. Here's how a sample chart and the report will look like. If you'd like to see a detailed tutorial on how to build the reports and charts with ASPRunner, you can visit our website. Once you are completely satisfied with your application, you can upload the entire set of pages to your web server via FTP. And that would be the end to our introductory tutorial. I hope you now have a much better understanding of what ASPRunner can do for you. I would also encourage you to look at our other tutorials that cover ASPRunner and PHPRunner features and capabilities in more depth.